Welcome to my WWE Raw review for the 45th of the 8th, 2013. I'll start that now. Anyway, so this is my Raw review for the 5th of the 8th, 2013. I thought this was a good show this week. Some crazy stuff I didn't like on here, and some I did like on here. So the show's. Oh, wait a minute. So the shows, some of the matches I liked on here was the 6-man tag match. I thought that was good between the Shield and Orton and D-Brand and Cena and all that. And I liked the Axel and Pump match. So those are the two matches I liked on the show. So the show opens with a segment. Stephanie comes out. She shows this video of D-Brand. He's got this new corporate makeover now. He's like eating meat, and he's like at the gym lifting weights and trying out suits and stuff like that. He's got a ponytail, and he's still got the beard though, so the beard did get shaved. Yes. That is so great. That did it shave the beard. So anyway, and then D-Brand comes out. He says that Cena is an entertainer, not a wrestler. He says that D-Brand says that he's a wrestler, but John Cena isn't a wrestler. He's an entertainer. Then he says that Cena got fired tomorrow, he will go back to his mansion and his cars, and if D-Brand got fired tomorrow, he would go back to the Indies, which I thought was a good promo by D-Brand. And then Vince comes out. He says that if you want to be WWE champion, you've got to have your beard shaved. And then they bring down this barber's chair. Then D-Brand sits in the barber's chair. Then Vince calls out Wade Barrett for what the hell? Wade Barrett, that jobber, the guy who jobs to every single main eventer every week. Yes, that guy. If you forgot his name, Wade Barrett. Yes, he comes out. He's the guy. He was supposed to shave D-Brand's beard off, but D-Brand says shave my beard. Just don't shave this bit of my beard. And then he headbutts him. Then he throws Barrett in the chair. Then he shaves a bit of Barrett's beard, which was good. I liked how they're using Wade Barrett now. It's something they're using Wade Barrett. I'm glad he went jobbing on Raw, which is good. I'm really glad that he went jobbing on Raw. So yeah, Wade Barrett ends up getting his beard shaved, and then he gets himself thrown in the crowd. So yeah. Then what else happens here? I read quite a few things there. Oh yeah, I think I said that already. Oh yeah, I said that. And then the first match tonight was RVD versus Del Rio. This is an okay match here. RVD misses botches. Well, he didn't botch him. He missed his Roll of Thunder. Then he hits Roll of Thunder again. He hits Roll of Thunder on Del Rio. Then Ricardo puts like a bucket in between one of the turnbuckles. Then he's trying to Del Rio tries to throw that RVD into the turnbuckle that had the bucket in, but RVD reverses that and throws Del Rio into the bucket that had the turnbuckle, into the turnbuckle that had the bucket in. So yeah, then RVD rolls up Del Rio for the win. So this was a good match here. Ricardo returned after his suspension. The announcer was saying that he got injured when Dolph threw him through that table on SmackDown. So that's a cover up from his suspension. But he did get suspended, if you guys didn't know. Then after the match, Del Rio attacks Ricardo. He kicks his head. He kicks him in the head. And then he kicks his. Then he attacks him with the steps. Then he hits his head with a. Then Del Rio attacks him with a bucket. So kind of looks like Del Rio and Ricardo. It kind of looks like Ricardo's not going to be with Del Rio anymore. Like they're not going to be. It kind of looks like they're breaking those two up now, which I'm okay with. I was never a fan of Ricardo, but I'm not a fan of Del Rio either. So I'm not bothered about this. And then we see a segment. Cody comes out. He says that he's got a gift for Sandow. He's got the money in that briefcase in this box. Then Sandow, he calls up Sandow. Sandow comes out. Cody tells Sandow to get the briefcase. Then Sandow tries to get it, but they brawl. Then what was here? What did I say? Then Oh yeah, Cody takes the contract out of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I think I need glasses. I think it's kind of hard to read my notes while I put here. But yeah, Cody grabs the contract. So SummerSlam's going to be Sandow versus Cody. So I'm glad they are actually pushing these two guys, Rhodes, Cody and Sandow. I'm glad they're really pushing these guys. Cody's face turn so far has been okay. I want to see, you know, Cody, and I want to see this feud I want Cody to, do something different. I want to see what Cody's going to be doing as a face. It'd be kind of interesting from what he was like as a heel. Because as a heel, he was being like a jobber, lose to Sheamus and people like that. So I'll be interested in what WWE Creative Team have for Cody, and I hope they don't bury Cody after this feud with Sandow, like they have with the Miz when he turned face and other people like that. So I hope they continue to push Cody after SummerSlam. The second match tonight was Ryback versus Henry. I thought this was a good match. I thought this was this wasn't even a match. Ryback, Mark Henry tries to, I think, clotheslines him. Then Ryback walks out, so that means Henry wins by count out. So it was it was okay. Then we see promos. Cena comes out. Can Cena say something? Cena, please, can you say something different in your promos? Instead of saying, oh, I'm going to beat this guy at this paper, oh, I'm going to beat this guy, oh, just come up with something different, Cena. Come up with something different. Why don't you say something different then just keep saying the same old things all the time? Cena says that was just a bit of a rant on Cena. Cena says that he's a target as WWE champion, but he says that he has an injured elbow and he still showed up tonight. Oh, I'm wrong. Orton comes out. He says that he doesn't care who wins the. He doesn't care who was the. Orton comes out. He says he doesn't care who wins the WWE title at SummerSlam because he's got the Money in the Bank briefcase. He can cash in whenever. Then the Shield come out. They surround the ring. Then D. Bryan comes out. Then Maddox comes out. So you know where this is going. As Teddy Long will say, it's a 6-man tag match, player. That's a kind of a Teddy Long thing. That's my Teddy Long. That's my impression of Teddy Long there, and it kind of went back. So yeah. The third match tonight was the White Family versus Tons of Funk. This was a squash match. The White Family, Eric Rowan and Luke Rowan and Eric Rowan, whatever their names are, hit the splash for the win. After Bray Wyatt comes in the ring, he says that Kane's an old demon. He says that he tells Kane to follow the buzzers. Then Kane comes on the screen and says that at SummerSlam it's going to be Bray Wyatt versus Kane in an Inferno match. But I didn't say Inferno match, he just said Fire or Flame. So obviously it's going to be an Inferno match. I don't know why they put an Inferno match on SummerSlam because it's PG. I mean, WWE's PG now. It's not like it was a couple of years ago when it was TV-14 and stuff like that. So I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, I guess I know where they're coming from with the creepy characters and stuff like that, but I don't know how it's going to, how good it's going to be. The match, I don't know how good the match is going to be. And then we see second match stage, Matthews interviews Punk. He says that Mr. Perfect was, Bobby Bahina was Mr. Perfect's manager. He says that Axel doesn't have his own mind. He says that he's going to beat Axel tonight. The fourth match tonight was Caitlyn versus Layla. Layla hits the random skip for the win after AJ distracts her, so it was an okay match. The fifth match tonight was Christian versus Slater. Christian hit spear for the win. It was an okay match. It was an average match. I didn't really care about this match too much. The sixth match,